Greetings. Everyone from San Antonio, the Spurs playing host to a Western Conference affair here at the sold-out AT&T Center. A time-honored tradition, the NBA on 2K Sports, Sunday night hoops action. Delighted to have all of you with us here tonight. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And of course Holmes, and it's our first glimpse of him, looking good in his new Nuggets jersey.
Man, that trade is something that has just electrified this entire fan base, the players, the people working for the organization. They think it may be that piece of the puzzle necessary to finally get this team over the hump.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. Coach was saying that he feels Zach LaVine is still underrated as a star in this league. Coach said when LaVine gets going, there's just no way to stop him. He's one of the most natural scoring threats in the league. They certainly will expect LaVine's explosive offense tonight. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Porter with it. Holmes covering. Bryant is doubled. The kick out to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Nifty move. And oh, what a play by Bryant.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now here's LaVine. Here's Murison. And the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Down low. Here's Porter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
To the middle. Here's Murison. That's good. And it's LaVine with the assist.
And LaVine knows how to use the spacing on the floor to his advantage, whether it's attacking the basket himself or setting up a teammate. Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. LaVine, good.
Easy to be in awe of LaVine. Exceptional with the basketball and has some tricks up his sleeve.
And Porter, here we go. Bryant, that's for 2. Again, the Spurs, good for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Now into the lineup for your Spurs, Jakob Poeltl.
And it's the Spurs ball. They lead by 4. Pass to Walker. Uncovered. Poeltl trying to get open. The kick out to Walker. Another shot. That's tipped.
And that's the big reason why Murison's out there, to change as many shots as he can. And with that frame and those long arms, he's not an easy man to contend with. And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
2 minutes.
The kick out to Walker. 1:49 left in the first. Here's Poeltl. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Denver ball.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 2. DeRozan on the wing. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And at
times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
With the shot, here's Weber. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
His first personal foul.
It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Second team foul.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
Without a doubt, one of the game's most graceful athletes. Levine just seems to glide down the lane.
And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
The line for your Spurs, Chris Webber. At the line for two.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Nuggets trail. Here's Levine. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
White, wide open. He fires. No luck. They battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. On the wing, Gordon. Pass to Murazan. Out to DeRozan. The three. It's good from long range. DeRozan's got his third bucket of the night. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And stolen by Gordon. From deep. DeRozan's shot is off. Here's Weber. That one doesn't go. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Nuggets lead by one. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've been watching, guys, with the Nuggets, what are you seeing out there?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Greg, you're a former player and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family, and to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Screen by Pirtle. Pass to Primo. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Johnson penetrating. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes with different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Murazan misses. Spurs trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
So both teams making some changes here. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Outside, Green. Drills it from outside.
Danny Green.
Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
This is what Green brings to the offense, the unwavering confidence to rise up and hit threes.
Pass to Primo. And here is Johnson. It's stolen by Green. It's Barton on the wing. Here's Holmes. Outside, Green. Another three for Denver. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game. Think about Barton's career, 5-star recruit, 2 years in college, and then right to the NBA where he spent some time in the D-League at the time.
Basket good. Holmes got his first basket of the night.
But Will Barton, always going full speed, that time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
On the wing, Porter. Here's Johnson. Green with the block. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Three-pointer. Another three for Denver. Now, Brent, I was thinking about Barton in those early years. His biggest disadvantage was probably a lack of strength.
You wonder, Kevin, has the game changed so much that that's not quite as important as it once was, where Barton now can have freedom of movement, roam around, play in transition. As we've moved to this pace and space type of offense, Will Barton seems to fit the bill quite nicely.
Open shot for Morris. Another three for Denver.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Bryant. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
Rashawn Holmes.
It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
His first personal
and
foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Denver leading by 10. Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Green. Reverses. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Assist from
Green's got 11 points.
Morris.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And it's Johnson penetrating. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. The shot by Bryant, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Martin from outside, and so it's Denver enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Denver Nuggets. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Here's Murison. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Spurs trail by 12. And here's White. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. Here's Murison. Pass to Beverly. Shoots. Murison misses. Here's Weber. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Now here's Levine. 5 points in the game. To the inside. Here's Murison. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Murison's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nuggets. Outside, Walker. Here he goes. Pass to Pirtle. Hits the layup in for the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Both teams will make substitutions. The Nuggets leading by 12. Pass to Holmes. Beverly looking around. To Holmes. Crosses over. And Holmes throws it down.
I just feel like Patrick Beverly has incredible awareness for every second that he plays on the floor. Spots the wide open man, gets it to him.
Bryant. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Inside. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, LaVine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Walker. No points in the game yet for him. It's White on the wing. Weber a screen. Shot clock at 6. Ryan in the post. Misses from close range.
And the thing about Richaun Holmes is that he's really focused on his craft as a big.
And I like GA the fact that he doesn't really go too far outside of his lane. He has great timing on his cuts. He stays on the inside and will provide some physicality. He'll shoot high percentage shots, and he really just does a great job of playing to his strengths.
Hits it from three-point range. DeRozan's got 10 points.
2 minutes remaining.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Spins. Goes up from the top of the key. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Second team foul. In for the Nuggets, Danny Green, Will Barton, Bryn Forbes, Monte Morris. Timeout Spurs. Fans, your Spurs Hype Squad.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Spurs trail by 19. Steps back. Johnson in the corner. Will it go? They get it back. Here's Primo. Over to the left wing. Weber a screen. Here's Vassell. And Weber throws it down.
And Weber just tremendous size in the paint. Easily rising up to take that one home.
Barton in the corner. For the 3. Another 3 for Denver.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
They get it again. The Nuggets leading by 20. Denver passing it around. Green. And it's off the back rim. No good. To the paint. Kicks it out to Johnson. No good from outside.
Nuggets.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Levine. Oh, he misses the dunk. Spurs trail by 20. Pass to Primo. With the drive. Left side, Porter. Kicks it out to Johnson. Fires from deep. San Antonio again missing. And here's DeRozan. 4 seconds left. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's the Denver Nuggets closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are... And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now Porter. Pass to Primo. A three-pointer off the mark.
Who's got the mark?
Outside, Levine. Here's Mirasan, guarded by Weber. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there. And Spurs great Tim Duncan recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and you played with him, Brent, for a handful of seasons. You won a couple rings. Any reflections?
Well, Tim was such a tremendous teammate and so welcoming to every player that he came across that walked into a Spurs locker room with the inherent trust he had from Coach Popovich that they were going to invite players that were going to come in and be about the right things. I just remember my first time visiting San Antonio, signing as a free agent, and the first person that I saw in the summer in the gym by himself shooting bank shots on the practice floor was one Tim Duncan. What a leader and what an all-time great.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
There's a good screen. Outside Gordon. And again, Denver with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. Johnson, good.
Mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Levine deciding where to go with it. Here's Mirasan. And the layup is good. Mirasan's got 10 points in just the second half. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Denver.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
Takes it inside. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And an active player, Gordon can be a handful to keep up with throughout the course of the game.
We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
Hey, Kevin. He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And the jam by Levine.
Mercy, that was downright dirty. Levine, yes, sir.
Inside, outside to Weber. Going inside, and Weber throws it down.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
It's deflected. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Weber a screen. Back to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. It's deflected.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Denver.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
Down low, here's Mirasan. And he swims it one-handed.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And the first one drops.
First team foul. At the line for your
Second free throw, no good.
Kevin Porter Jr. At the line for 3.
And he nails the third. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Levine with it. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
When you a golden, you can never be forgotten. They gotta ram it, you don't never let the... I can have you in the top 10. A lot of the nice, but they are not him. There's really nothing that you can do to stop him. Call him the God MC, just like rock him. And he done took some L's, but yeah, he got wins.
Oh, it's a gnat in here. Get out of here, gnat. You got something to tell me, gnat? You got something you want to tell me, gnat? Cuff my... Place myself on house arrest. Locked in. Judge, jury, bailiff, bet. When it rains, I'm dry. Sun shines, I'm wet. Push up... Doing about 50-11 sex, ignoring your text like sweet babies who cry in the church. Or if your partner got yesterday in school, come first. My favorite color's yellow, maybe cause I'm mellow. And I got so much style, it's probably cause I'm ghetto. My mommy never cooked the Cosby dinner. And oftentimes I took a L from Mrs. Winters, but I'm getting off the subject. Off the boat, got my luggage, but the quote, packed light, starts to echo through my mind. So I'm rushing now, hushing now. Laid my suitcase down like prom night. Tossing memories, socks, thoughts who pretend to be boxer briefs, pants, pictures of frenemies. To make room for the light. Lately I've been cord to my bungee. You can be yourself, don't be shy. Take your time, don't you?
Thought about a rollie, but figured that I didn't need it.